can you rely on when the chips are down? Call on Mumfie when you need defending. Braver than a bulldog, brighter than a clown. Here comes Mumfie with a happy ending. With his faithful friend the Scarecrow, he's got dreams enough to share. So if you want adventure, this is where to start. If you need a hero who can play the part, the little pack of nerds with a great big heart.
How big the world seems when you've just begun. Wide is the sky and the road winds forever. Fortune is calling, follow the sun. Never you fear when the storm clouds appear. Travel on, head held high. You know the rain goes and rainbows will shine by and by. Start with one step and your feet will grow wings. All things start at the beginning of things. Best foot forward, it's so easy to do. 3 and 4 steps come along after 2. I can't tell you just how many steps it takes to find adventure. Don't you worry, I can promise we'll know when we get there. Things may happen that we don't understand. If they scare you, just take hold of my hand. Feel the comfort that togetherness brings. Best foot forward,
Nothing to it,
it's so easy
we can do it
if we start at the beginning of things. You said island, that means water. Where there's water, there's a seaside.
If we all set off together, we can't fail to reach it. Our adventure has begun now for real.
You're a part of the excitement I feel.
Mumfie, Scarecrow,
And a piglet with wings. All together we'll discover
how to get to Pinky's mother
if we start at the beginning of things.
When I was a baby, my mother said, maybe it's time you were told what you must realize. The world won't adore you, they'd rather ignore you. They'll think you're a monster because of your size. When dolphins outrun you and porpoises shun you and small fish show you the back of their tails, don't sulk in a grotto, remember this motto, there's always a welcome in Wales. She said it's a lonely end, whales are your only friend. As I grew bigger, I found this was true. A bit of a dreamer, I spotted a steamer, and then there realized what I must do. I had myself fitted out, totally kitted out, like the best luxury liner that sails, and advertised gaily in newspapers daily. There's always a welcome in Wales. So stay here, I want you to stay for a year or two. I'll keep you safe from the gulls and the gales. Whatever the weather, we'll all sail together, enjoying the welcome. You're sure of a welcome. There's always a welcome in Wales. So stay here, I want you to stay for a year or two. I'll keep you safe from the gulls and the gales.
No wonder this place is so gloomy. If you're not allowed to whistle, dance, or sing, a world without melody to me would be a dull and melancholy thing. When a silence lasts too long, I just have to start a song, and the notes pour out and the music comes, and I'm blowing horns and I'm banging drums. Like a circus clown, I march around the ring. Gotta dance, gotta whistle, gotta sing. When a catchy tune appeals, I just have to click my heels like a jumping jack. I just can't keep still, though I've never tried and I never will. There's no stopping me if I get half a chance. Gotta sing, gotta whistle, gotta dance. When belief in yourself is wilting, any lilting song will do. And the words needn't be perfection, their selections up to you. But the minute you begin its patter, all your troubles like bubbles scatter. No wonder this place is so dreary. If you're not allowed to whistle, sing, or dance, a silence like this can be eerie. If you let it, it could put you in a trance. But if you just raise your voice, it'll make your heart rejoice. When the first few notes of a song you hear, all the cares and woes simply disappear. Tell this silent world that music is the king. Gotta dance, gotta whistle, gotta sing.
When my rules and authorities imposed on fools, from tomorrow you'll see such a change, not for better but for worse. That's how I like it. Once begun, I'll astound you, I'll destroy the sun, make the world around you rich and strange. It's a blessing, not a curse. Imagine a world where the day never broke. You would live by the light of the moon. Without any sun, there'd be no need for clocks, with darkness at midnight and noon. No one would know when it's time to go Betty by. This I don't do out of spite. You know what they say, each dog has his day, but I must have my night. When sunlight has been banished, every color bright will have vanished, leaving only shades and varieties of gray. My favorite color, best assume an existence full of doom and gloom. All resistance to me fades away when I obliterate the day. Night-flying moths scare away all the butterflies. Spiders and toads multiply. Root owls will screech day in and day out, and wide-awake bats fill the sky. Starved of the sun, every fruit, flower, and vegetable suffers from mildew and blight. You know what they say, an apple a day, but I must have my night. When I make night last forever, I'll achieve my greatest goal. For the night will reflect like a mirror the darkness in my soul. No crowing cockerels will wake the dawn chorus. A forest of mushrooms will sprout. Glowworms will glow, fireflies will flame, till the fools burn themselves out. Long-legged beasties creep out of the shadows. One glimpse and your hair will turn white. You know what they say, perish the day. No one dare stop me or stand in my way, for I must have my night. Once I had spirit, now it's been broken. Once I heard praise, but now it's unspoken. I'm just a waste of your time. I made mistakes and I can't undo them. I had my chances, sadly I blew them. I'm just a waste of your time. Like the sparrow in this song, my life is up this spout. Ever since my goose was cooked, I've nothing to crow about. Once I was famous, now I'm a loner. I'd like to help, but I'm just a Jonah. I'm just a waste of your time. And yet, deep down inside, I feel a glimmer of hope. I might salvage my pride if someone was to give me just enough hope. Yesterday's hero stripped of his medals, no more use now than a bike without pedals. I'm just wasting your time, and that's a crime. I'm just a waste of your time. First make certain that the ice bears your weight. Play for safety when you're learning to skate. Turn your toes out, push off left and then right. Now you've got it. Well, maybe not quite. Take my wing and do what I do. Don't be nervous, nice and easy.
Yes, that's it. You really got it.
You've become a skater.
I've become a skater. Hear how they hiss when the skates kiss the ice. Isn't it nice to go skating? Heavenly bliss must be something like this.
It's paradise
When you're skating. First it was scary, but now this is great.
Given this chance, I'll do figures of 8.
I tell you, this is a thrill you can't miss. Hey, look at me. I'm skating. The secret of skating is more than just speed. If you rush, it's a cinch that you'll fail. But if you just try it one step at a time, soon you'll glide like a ship under sail. So don't try to run before walking.
You've got to learn balance and grace.
The bullies who sink at their rocket propelled are the ones who fall flat on their face. Remember, it isn't a race. You'll get your fill of goodwill and good fun. Now you've begun to go skating. Don't mind the chill and occasional spill. Everyone ought to go skating. When you first start, you may wobble and droop. Give yourself time, you'll be looping the loop. It's such a thrill when you master a skill. Look at you now. You're skating. You're skating. You're skating. Free as air. Can't you feel your spirit soar without a care? Don't look back, don't you dare. You'll find beyond the clouds that lie ahead a brighter world waits for you there. So spread your wings, ride the sky. Let the breezes that surround you lift you high. Now at last you can see why everyone ought to be free as air.
If I look upset, if you see me frown, it's all because my world's been turned upside down. I used to be half of a happy man and wife, but listen to the crisis that has changed my life. On the day we were wed, my old man said to me, let's find a little cottage on the bottom of the sea. It would be so much fun, we could share a few larks, scampering with Scampy, rubbing shoulders with sharks. So off with our socks, off with our shoes, searching through views. I've got those low down, bottom of the ocean blues. Well, it wasn't too long till we found our new home. 20 leagues down under where the puffer fishes roam. It was heaven on sea, we had good times galore. Training sea anemones to grow round our door. Life had become a luxury cruise. Had so much to lose. I've got those low down bottom of the ocean blues. For 40 long years we just hadn't a care. But suddenly my hubby vanished into thin air. He went out to milk the sea cow, but he never came back. I'm certain he's the victim of a pirate attack. He disappeared, left no clues. I'm starved for news. I've got those low down bottom of the ocean, so down you couldn't have a notion. Low down bottom of the ocean blues.
When the sun goes to rest and the moon sheds its beams, it's time to cast off on a voyage of dreams. Your bed is your boat, the sheets are your sails, the walls of your bedroom protect you from gaze. When your eyes start to droop and your prayers have been said, you pull back the covers and climb aboard bed. Oh, how wide, oh, how deep, you will glide on an ocean of sleep. Your dreams lead you on, while the night winds sigh like a lullaby until dawn. Your pillow so soft is the deck of your ship. Your bed knows the way, so you'll have a safe trip. Your crew numbers one, that sailor is you. Your captain and bosun and cabin boy too. So turn out the light at the end of the day, and quick as a wink you'll be drifting away. Oh, how wide, oh, how deep, you will glide on an ocean of sleep. Your dreams lead you on, while the night winds sigh like a lullaby until dawn. Oh, how wide, oh, how deep, you will glide on an ocean of sleep. Your dreams lead you on, while the night winds sigh like a lullaby until dawn.
escaping the buccaneers. If you're afloat, we'll find you. Should you happen to sail too near, keep on looking behind you. Without a warning, we'll be there with the guns and the fleet set. As you sink, we'll give a cheer. Sorry to get your feet wet. 'Cause we're bad, mad, dangerous to know. All away, me hearties, with a hearty hey-ho. When we wave a Jolly Roger, you'll be quivering with fear. 'Cause you're cruising for a bruising with a buccaneer. We search the ocean for pirate loot. We sail whatever the weather. Our skin's as tough as an old sea boot. Our face as hard as leather. We've broken teeth and a bruiser's nose, like soft-boiled eggs or eyes. If we entered a beauty show, we wouldn't win any prizes. 'Cause we're bad, mad, dangerous to know. Haul away, me hearties, with a hearty hey-ho. When we wave a Jolly Roger, you'll be quivering with fear. 'Cause you're cruising for a bruising with a buccaneer. Though we're vicious as pirates go, we're not as black as we're painted. We never tread on a lady's toe, or tickle a man when he's fainted. And when again in port we lie, all evil thoughts we smother. We even put on a shirt and tie before we visit our mother. Still we're bad, mad, dangerous to know. All away, me hearties, with a hearty hey-ho. When we wave a Jolly Roger, you'll be quivering with fear. 'Cause you're cruising for a bruising, it won't be of your choosing. Cruising for a bruising with a big, bad buccaneer.
Once I was an admiral and noted for ability, sailing round the Horn with navigational agility, tacking up the channel with the trade winds in my sails, scudding through the Baltic with the walrus and the whales. But now in my retirement I have foundered on the rocks, for I'm washed up with a wash tub and I'm washing pirate socks. Once I strode the foredeck with great pride in my authority, issuing my orders with a thunderous sonority. Wanting my approval, all the sailors strove to please, for I was ruler of the waves and master of the seas. But now I am neglected, hid away with bolts and locks, for I'm manacled to a mangle and I'm mangling pirate socks. Engaged in active service, I aspire to all the best in life. But now this old seabird would be content with just a nest and wife. Instead, I'm forced by pirates bold to labor day and night. For a naval man's the best there is at getting washing white. That's why I've fallen foul of one of fortune's cruelest knocks. I've been pressurized by press gangs to press a pirate's socks.
If you let me, the skill all eels are said to possess. I store away the things that upset me, get me, fret me, to put to use in moments of stress. So hey now, get out of my way now. Oh now, I'm starting to glow now. 'Cause when I list the things I hate, I start to boil and generate real eel electricity. I hate the squid with tentacles flabby. I hate those carp who always complain. Then there's this one particular gabby crab. He grabs me and gaps till I go out of my brain. So say now, I'm brighter than day now. Look now, I'm starting to cook now.
Friendship is a circle that grows wider every day, like the ripples spreading on a pond. Throw a pebble in the water, see the circles grow. Day by day the heart becomes more fond. When the rain is falling, see the circles that it makes. Who knows where one starts or where it ends? Little waves that intermingle, kiss and then move on. That's the way it flows when you have friends. Open arms, always full of welcome. Open eyes to look out for you. Open minds, eager to believe you. Wide and wider though it grows. Friendship is a circle that never will close. If you're not so lucky and you haven't got a friend, maybe you've made circles all alone. Castle walls are made to last and keep the world away, but the heart must never be of stone. If you've built a wall around you, try to break it down. Friends begin with fear and doubting end. Like the ripples spreading if you open up your life, soon you'll feel the handshake of a friend. Open doors, ready to receive you. Open ears to enjoy your news. Open hearts, spilling out affection. Round and round the feeling goes. Friendship is a circle, on and on forever. Friendship is a circle that never will
Try, only try. If you take a chance, then chances are you'll fly. Don't look down, by and by you'll find beyond the clouds that lie ahead a safer world awaits your eye. So spread your wings, ride the sky. Let the breezes that surround you lift you high. Now at last you can see why everyone ought to be free, free as air.
Our quarry's gone, put out more sail. The chase is on, to find their trail. We're underway, they can't be far. What did I say? Oh, there they are. The runaways are dead ahead, and though they're moving at a lick, our boat is moving faster, so we'll overtake them pretty quick. It won't take long to ring the bell to signify that all is well. The Admiral and chums will soon be safely back inside a cell.
We're out of breath, but do our best. We're scared to death, no time to rest. In all this weed, we're slow as snails. Put on some speed, they're on our tails. We're running faster than we run, our legs grow numb, they feel like logs. We turn around and oh my gosh, they're at our heels with tracker dogs. Our pace increases, yet I fear they're closing in. The end is near, if only we could wave a wand and somehow make us disappear.
Our quarry's gone,
Out of breath,
put out more sail.
we do our best.
The chase is on,
We're scared to death,
we found the trail.
no time to rest.
We're on our way,
In all this weed,
they can't be far.
we're slow as snails.
What did I say?
Put on some speed,
Look, there they are.
they're on our tails.
The chase is coming to an end, we're slowing down and soon they'll stop. We're very tired and out of breath, at any moment they must drop. They should be made of sterner stuff to win the race, you must be tough. They did their best, but sad to say their best just wasn't good enough.
you're sad and alone, with nothing to do, there's a door in your mind you can open and go through. Worlds of wonder lie behind it. Close your eyes and you will find it. Friendly faces, fun and laughter you will find when you wander through the meadows of your mind. Everything you ever saw or heard about or read is waiting there to share with you the world inside your head. So you're never alone. There's lots you can do. On the far side of that door, you can make your dreams come true. It's a fabulous creation made from your imagination. There's no limit to the magic you can find when you wander through the meadows of your mind.
Often I think it's a burden to be pink, and wings are simply ridiculous. Who gives a fig for a silly little pig who'd rather not be so conspicuous?
You can go far, just accept the things you are. That's not a boring old platitude. Just look at me, I've a wooden pedigree, and my family tree has given me this attitude. It's a grand and glorious thing to be an oddball. It's a proud and hallowed state to be unique. Sad little people lacking manners, grace, and wit may sneer and leer and point and jeer, but they're the ones to pity when they show their lack of education. When the jibes and mockery make you wanna die, remember you are one of the wonders of the wonderful world where trees can talk and pigs can fly.
For a long time you were motionless as a statue.
I was told that's what a scarecrow had to do.
Then someone helped you make that all-important choice to make a start.
I followed my heart and now the world's my oyster. Everyone has a perfect right to be here. So if a smarty pants should ask you why, just tell them you are one of the wonders of a wonderful world where trees can talk and pigs can fly. Think how dull every day would be if everyone in the world was the same. Everyone would go to work in very similar clothes.
In the winter, frost would nip at very similar toes.
Same color,
Same skin,
not too fat.
and not too thin.
Life would be monotonous and tame if everyone in the world was the same.
I'm beginning to understand the point you're making. You've a wooden head that's full of common sense. You give me confidence to see myself afresh. I may be small, but I can walk tall because I know I'm special.
Think of the marvelous things you have accomplished. You know you never let adventure pass you by. That proves that you are one of the wonders of a wonderful world.
And you are one of the wonders of a wonderful world.
Yes, we are two of the wonders of the wonderful world where trees can talk and pigs can fly.
Everybody has a place they think of. Home, though it may be long ago. Roam all around a world that's full of strangers. There's always one place you'll know. There, waiting for you in the open doorway. There, like a dear familiar song. Stare into yesterday to find that someone you've been missing so long. Someone who can fill a room with jars of sunlight. Someone, not just anyone'll do, but someone who can make a place you've never been to feel like home. Could that someone be you? Loving heart that beats like your heart. Someone with a smile that makes your smile grow wider. Someone who can make a place you've never been to feel like home. And that someone is you.